Have you considered that being the black sheep means you are one of the chosen ones, here to challenge norms and transform perspectives? In every flock, there's often a black sheep, metaphorically, someone who diverges starkly from family or societal norms. You might feel or have been told that you're one of them, set apart, not just in defiance but perhaps as God's chosen one. This distinction isn't merely about rebellion or discord. It's a calling, a unique role you are destined to play that challenges conventions and catalyzes transformation. The first reason is that black sheep possess a profound ability to see beyond the veil of familial loyalty and norms that often blind others to deep-seated issues. You, standing on the outskirts of your family's conventional boundaries, have the unique advantage of perspective. This allows you to spot and address the toxic patterns that weave through the generations, patterns others might miss or choose to ignore. Consider Joseph from the Bible, an archetypal black sheep who was not just estranged by his own brothers, but thrown into the depths of despair and isolation. Yet, it was his very removal from familial closeness that granted him the clarity and strength to later resolve the cycles of jealousy and betrayal that plagued his family. When he rose to power in Egypt, rather than perpetuate the cycle of vengeance, Joseph chose forgiveness. This pivotal decision didn't just save his family, it effectively shattered the chains of strife that had bound them for generations. Similarly, you might find yourself in situations where your distinct position within the family allows you to recognize harmful behaviors. Whether it's breaking the cycle of silent treatments, financial irresponsibility, or emotional manipulation, your role as the outsider equips you with the tools, not just to see these issues, but to confront them head-on. Breaking generational curses isn't a mere act of defiance against your family. It's an act of healing, a necessary confrontation where you stop the bleed of old wounds so that future generations can thrive. This role, while daunting, is essential, and it's one that only you can fulfill. You have the potential to be the linchpin in a transformative healing process that could redefine your family's legacy. Your unique perspective as a black sheep is not just a path to personal liberation, but a beacon of hope for your entire lineage. The second reason is that black sheep, by nature, challenge the status quo, becoming unwitting architects of cultural renovation. You, often perceived as deviating from the norm, are actually exploring new realms of thought and practice that can rejuvenate stale traditions. Your questions and doubts about established ways are not signs of rebellion, but rather indications of a deep-seated desire to refine and enhance what is handed down through generations. Take the example of a family that rigidly adheres to a tradition of celebratory gatherings that no longer resonate with its younger members. While most conform, you, the black sheep, might propose a new way of celebrating that incorporates modern, inclusive elements while still honoring the essence of the tradition. Your suggestion to replace a formal, lengthy dinner with a more interactive and engaging event could rekindle interest and participation, turning obligatory attendance into enthusiastic involvement. Your position enables you to see the gaps and the fading relevance of old customs in a way that insiders, bound by their proximity to tradition, cannot. This outsider perspective is crucial. It allows you to dissect, analyze, and reconstruct these traditions in a manner that breathes new life into them. It's not about discarding the past, but about sculpting it into a form that better suits the evolving landscape of your community or culture. In this role, you are not just a passive observer, but a catalyst for change. The innovations you introduce can often lead to practices that are more adaptable and appealing to newer generations, ensuring that traditions do not die out, but evolve. This transformation is vital for the survival and growth of cultural practices, making them relevant and meaningful in a modern context. Therefore, your questioning of the old ways does not alienate you. Instead, it places you at the forefront of cultural evolution. In doing so, you ensure that traditions are not merely preserved as relics of the past, but are living, breathing aspects of contemporary life that continue to serve and unite the community. This ability to innovate within the bounds of tradition is not just a skill, but a gift, one that you uniquely bring to the table. The third reason is that black sheep function as harbingers of awareness, revealing hidden or neglected issues that simmer beneath the surface of familial or societal facades. You, by confronting the challenges and distinctiveness of your own path, naturally shine a light on systemic problems or biases that others might willingly overlook. Your struggles and the solutions you seek often expose and challenge the inefficacies or injustices that pervade your environment. Consider Jonah, the reluctant prophet in the Bible, who, despite initially fleeing from his responsibilities, ultimately becomes the catalyst for transformation in Nineveh. His message, once delivered, compels an entire city to reflect and reform their ways, averting their destruction. Similarly, your experiences and the unique lens through which you view the world can compel those around you to confront uncomfortable truths they might otherwise ignore. In a more everyday context, imagine you're in a family where financial mismanagement is common but rarely discussed. By addressing this issue head-on, perhaps through seeking financial advice or openly discussing money management, you inspire not only awareness but also potential solutions within your family. Your actions disrupt the status quo, forcing those around you to acknowledge and address the problem. Your role as a black sheep imbues you with the fortitude to tackle these uncomfortable issues. While others might prefer the comfort of ignorance, you delve into the heart of the problem, challenging others to acknowledge and rectify the situation. This process is not just about highlighting what is wrong, but also about initiating a journey towards resolution and betterment. Your unique position in the family or community is not just an outsider's burden, but a pivotal force for awareness and change. By calling attention to overlooked issues, you not only foster a deeper understanding of these problems, but also stimulate a collective effort to address them. Your actions and insights, therefore, are not merely disruptive. They are profoundly necessary for growth and healing within your circle. This capability to induce awareness and provoke action is a powerful tool in your hands, one that can lead to significant transformations in your personal and communal spheres. The fourth reason is that black sheep are pioneers of authenticity, courageously charting paths that many fear to tread. You, by daring to be different, embody not just non-conformity, but a profound pursuit of truth in personal identity and purpose. This authenticity challenges the superficial facades often maintained for societal approval and encourages others to also embrace their true selves. In your daily life, this might manifest in simple yet profound ways. Consider how, in a professional environment where everyone adheres to a strict corporate culture, you choose to express your unique ideas or dress in a way that reflects your personal style, rather than conforming to the expected norm. This act of authenticity, while seemingly small, can set a powerful precedent, showing others that success does not require the sacrifice of individuality. This courage to be genuine often comes at a cost: misunderstanding, isolation, or criticism. But it also holds immense power. It disrupts the complacent acceptance of the way things are done, spotlighting the often unacknowledged diversity within any group. When you choose to be genuine, you not only affirm your own identity, but also validate the diversity of those around you, making it safer for others to also be true to themselves. Your journey toward authenticity serves as a beacon to others, illuminating the possibilities that lie beyond the confines of conformity. It encourages a richer, more diverse community, where the uniqueness of each individual is not just tolerated, but celebrated. As people feel empowered to express their authentic selves, the collective culture shifts, becoming more inclusive and dynamic. Thus, your role as a black sheep is not merely about being different. It's about pioneering a culture of authenticity. By embodying this principle, you not only forge a life that is true to who you are, but also inspire those around you to discard their masks. This ripple effect of authenticity can transform entire communities, fostering environments where creativity and diversity flourish. Your commitment to being genuine, then, is not just a personal choice. It's a catalyst for widespread cultural evolution. The fifth reason is that the challenges black sheep face are often the crucibles in which profound spiritual and personal growth are forged. You, by virtue of your unique struggles and the outsider status you frequently navigate, are not merely enduring hardship, you are being sculpted by it. This process aligns with the concept of being chosen to undergo tough journeys for greater purposes, a narrative echoed in spiritual texts and traditions around the world. Consider the Apostle Paul, originally Saul of Tarsus, a fervent persecutor of Christians. His dramatic encounter on the road to Damascus not only halted his persecutions, but also sparked a radical transformation, turning him into one of Christianity's most fervent apostles. His journey from antagonist to protagonist in the narrative of early Christianity exemplifies how personal crises can lead to significant spiritual enlightenment and change. In your life, this might manifest in facing repeated rejections or failures that force you to reevaluate your beliefs, your purpose, and your approach to life. Such moments, though intensely challenging, compel you to dig deeper into your spiritual reserves, seeking meaning and direction that resonate more profoundly with your core being. This spiritual journey often leads to a stronger, more resilient version of yourself, equipped with insights and convictions that were previously unattainable. Your path, much like Paul's, involves not just transformation, but also the eventual contribution to the larger community. Through your trials, you gain unique perspectives and wisdom that can guide others facing similar struggles. The spiritual growth you experience is therefore not contained within. It radiates outward, influencing and inspiring those around you. Your role as a black sheep involves navigating through the shadows, not with resignation, but with the understanding that each challenge is an opportunity for profound spiritual growth. This journey, marked by both trials and triumphs, shapes not only your personal faith and character, but also prepares you to serve as a beacon for others. In embracing this path, you are not just surviving. You are transforming, embodying the very essence of spiritual evolution and purpose. The sixth reason is that black sheep, often aligned with the underdog, naturally gravitate towards championing causes or ideas that mainstream society has abandoned or overlooked. You, with your intrinsic defiance of conventional paths and norms, are uniquely positioned to recognize and revive these lost causes. Your advocacy breathes new life into them, transforming neglected issues into centers of renewed interest and action. Take, for example, the realm of environmental conservation, where certain critical but unglamorous issues often languish in obscurity. While the spotlight might shine on saving charismatic megafauna like whales or tigers, you might find yourself drawn to less popular causes, such as advocating for the protection of insects, which play a vital yet underappreciated role in ecosystems. Your passion and commitment can shift public perception and bring much-needed attention to these foundational, yet overlooked aspects of environmental health. Your role as a reviver of lost causes goes beyond mere advocacy. It involves a deep connection to the ideals and values that others might have given up on. This connection often stems from personal experiences or an empathetic understanding of the underdog position, mirroring your own journey. It's not just about fighting for a cause, it's about believing in the potential of what many have dismissed. This pursuit is not without its challenges. You will face skepticism, resistance, and at times, outright opposition. However, your resilience and dedication serve as a rallying cry for others who share your vision, but might have lacked the courage or resources to act. Your leadership can galvanize a community, turning a trickle of interest into a torrent of support and action. Your affinity for lost causes is not merely a path of resistance, but a testament to your vision and tenacity. By choosing to stand for what others have abandoned, you not only redefine the boundaries of what is considered valuable, but also inspire a collective reevaluation of priorities. This capability to resurrect forgotten ideals and advocate for the marginalized is a powerful demonstration of how one individual's commitment can alter the course of many lives, imbuing old battles with new hope and vigor. The seventh reason is that black sheep develop resilience and strength through their experiences of criticism or exclusion. You, often standing on the fringes of acceptance, are not merely enduring these trials. You are mastering the art of resilience. This quality, frequently lauded in spiritual and moral narratives, becomes not just a survival mechanism, but a profound aspect of your character, admired and valued by those who witness your journey. In daily life, this resilience might manifest in the workplace, where you are perhaps not the favored employee, or in social circles, where your ideas or lifestyle diverge from the norm. Each instance where you face rejection or criticism, each moment you feel sidelined, serves as a kiln for tempering your spirit. Over time, these experiences don't harden you. Instead, they refine your ability to persevere and thrive under pressure. This resilience is not an inherent trait, but one forged in the crucible of adversity. When others might falter under similar pressures, you continue to advance, driven by an inner strength that has been nurtured by constant challenges. Your capacity to withstand and rise above difficulties becomes a beacon for those around you, inspiring admiration and often emulation. Moreover, your resilience often leads to a unique form of leadership. In facing and overcoming adversity, you demonstrate that true strength does not come from never falling, but from rising each time you fall. This lesson, invaluable and timeless, resonates deeply within any community or group, highlighting the virtue of perseverance in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Your journey as a black sheep imbues you with qualities that transcend mere survival. The resilience and strength you develop are testaments to your character and serve as crucial lessons for those around you. By embodying these qualities, you not only navigate your path with greater fortitude, but also light the way for others to follow. This role, often unsought but profoundly impactful, illustrates how the trials faced by black sheep can cultivate some of the most esteemed and enduring human virtues. The eighth reason is that being outsiders within their own groups, black sheep frequently develop a profound empathy and an understanding of others who face exclusion or marginalization. You, often navigating the periphery of social circles or familial acceptance, are not just surviving on the outskirts. You are learning the intricate language of the heart that speaks of exclusion and the human desire to belong. This empathy manifests vividly in daily interactions. For example, in a workplace setting, you might be the first to notice a colleague who is silently struggling or feeling ostracized. While others might unconsciously perpetuate an environment of exclusion, your own experiences equip you with the sensitivity to not only recognize these subtle dynamics, but to act on them, often reaching out or advocating for those left on the margins. Your deep understanding of what it means to be an outsider allows you to connect with others on a fundamentally human level. This connection is not born out of mere sympathy, but from a shared experience of isolation that breeds genuine empathy. You can relate to the pain of not fitting in, the cold shadow of loneliness, and the silent yearning for acceptance. These are not abstract concepts to you, but lived realities, and this authenticity intensifies the empathy you extend towards others. Moreover, your empathetic actions often serve as a catalyst for change within your groups, promoting inclusivity and understanding. By setting an example of empathy, you challenge and inspire others to reconsider their own behaviors and attitudes towards those who differ from the norm. This ripple effect can transform the very fabric of a community, making it more welcoming and understanding. Therefore, your role as a black sheep, while fraught with challenges, also endows you with a rare gift: the ability to deeply understand and empathize with the excluded and the marginalized. This is not a passive trait, but an active force, a potent form of soft power that can bridge divides and heal wounds in any collective setting. Through this lens, your journey as a black sheep is not only about navigating your path, but also about enriching the paths of others with the warmth of genuine understanding and empathy. Your journey as a black sheep, characterized by the unique challenges and roles you face, is far from a mere burden. It is indeed a divine opportunity, an invitation to transformation and leadership. Each obstacle you overcome Each boundary you challenge does not merely reshape your personal narrative, but also sculpts the larger story of your community. You are not just surviving, you are pioneering. You, the often misunderstood visionary, embody resilience, innovation, and empathy. In the professional realm, perhaps you innovate solutions that defy conventional wisdom. Or in your family, you might be the one who breaks cycles of dysfunction, fostering healing and growth. Your ability to see beyond the immediate, to understand deeply and act courageously, is a beacon of hope and a testament to the strength of the human spirit. The value of embracing and supporting individuals like you, those who dare to stand apart, who dare to think differently, cannot be overstated. Societies thrive when they recognize and harness the potential of their black sheep, for it is you who often drive the wheel of progress, who challenge the norms that no longer serve us, and who provide sanctuary for those still searching for their voice. Reflect on this. In recognizing and supporting each other, especially those who walk the less trodden paths, we enrich our collective human experience. Your stories and struggles illuminate the richness of diverse perspectives and underscore the profound impact of embracing one's authenticity. So, let your voice be heard. Share your journey not just as a tale of survival, but as a beacon for those who walk in similar shoes. Your story is a powerful testament to the capacity for change and the boundless potential of walking your path with courage and conviction. Your experiences, your insights, and your triumphs deserve a platform. Share them, and in doing so, inspire others to embrace their uniqueness and contribute to a more diverse, empathetic, and dynamic world.